Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to build a prank portal, which is this thing right here. You can build this on a server if you use portals to get around from base to base, and you can hide this underneath your regular portal and use it to prank your friends. And so what's going to happen is when your friends come through the portal, they're going to get caught out by the prank portal and pushed into this pit down here. Now you can leave them a friendly message or push them into a pit of lava, it's up to you. But on a server it's quite likely that a lot of people will have portals in their base and use the nether for fast transport between different areas, and so you'd have a normal portal like this and then you could turn that on or off. You can see here we're turning this one on and off, and it might not be a good idea to have a setup like this because it might raise suspicion, but if you deactivate the regular portal that you have to get into your base and you have a prank portal built directly underneath it, then the players are going to come through into this portal here. So when they do that and they're standing inside the portal itself, they're unable to interact with any blocks or break them either, and so they'll be stuck standing there until they decide to walk out over these tripwires. Now even if the player logs out and back in again, they'll still be stuck in that state and they won't be able to return to the nether. So they'll be forced to walk out onto this string, and when they do that they're going to set off this trap which disables the portal. The pistons extend and push the player down into the pit down below, and then the dispenser on the right has a flint and steel which reignites the portal. Because we're using portals in this prank, it's very important that you actually know how to synchronize nether portals up. So I've already made a tutorial on this. There'll be a link on the screen and in the description box. I highly recommend you watch that and make sure that your nether portal, your normal one like this that you have in your base, is correctly synchronized to the one that you have in the nether. Because without that you can't build another portal directly below it. So what will happen if you have this synchronized correctly with the one in the nether, when you disable this one and activate the one down below, it means it will find this one every time and it won't cause any problems. So I really recommend watching that if you don't know how to synchronize portals. So no explanation is complete without a demonstration. If we activate the portal in our base and our friend goes through and then we deactivate it, and then the one down below, the prank portal, will need activating, and when we've done that our friend is going to come through the portal, and due to some server lag you're not going to see him actually come through, but you can see the portal here get activated, and then my friend has fallen down into our pit. And I'm sure some of you are thinking that zombie pigmen could probably break this. Well, because it's self-resetting, you can see here when the pigmen go through they're going to set off the tripwire and fall down just like a normal player would. So let's start the tutorial. To build this you're going to need an area of land that is 6 blocks wide and 8 blocks deep, and your portal is going to be the third block in, you can see here, and in front of that these 4 blocks represent where the pit is going to be. So the portal needs to be directly below your normal portal, so this will be the one to get in and out of your base, and if you have a look here you can see it's in the exact same position except on the y-axis, and it doesn't really matter how far a distance between the two you have on the y-axis either. So once you've got your portal in place you're going to need these materials. We have 52 building blocks, the 10 pieces of obsidian for the portal, we need 2 half slabs, 16 pieces of redstone, 6 redstone repeaters, 2 buttons, 2 dispensers, 4 sticky pistons, 2 tripwire hooks and 2 pieces of string. So we will start off by placing some blocks around where our pit is going to be, so we're going to put them around like this, and notice that I've left a gap there. That's because they need to have half slabs on them. And then the other side of these half slabs you want to place 2 blocks like that on either side, and then you can place the tripwire hook here and there as well, and that's why we have the half slab underneath them, and then you can connect this up with 2 pieces of string. Then you want to continue placing blocks around like this and above there so it's all closed in. And then the last thing to do is to place some redstone from this block here which has the tripwire hook attached to it all the way over to the one on the other side that also has a tripwire hook attached to it. To build the last part of the prank portal we're going to put down a block here and then go inside and place down a dispenser on top of it and one to the right of it. The one on the left we're going to put down a bucket of water, and the one on the right we're going to put a flint and steel, and this will run out over time so you want to fill that up and remember to do that from time to time. And so if we go over the back here, place down another block behind the dispenser and then put 2 sticky pistons like that, we can then remove these 2 blocks and place 4 blocks above the dispensers like this. Then you want to place a block here and then put a sticky piston facing upwards, put blocks either side of that sticky piston, another sticky piston here, and then 2 blocks to the side of this one and a block down there. and then put blocks on top of the sticky pistons. And now we need to place down a bunch of repeaters. So we got one here, another one there. This one here will be on the second setting, so you right click that once, and the same for this repeater. And then we have another repeater on the default setting down there, and then you want to put a piece of redstone here. So then you want to place 3 blocks like that with redstone on top of each of them, and then put a block to the side of this dispenser down here and another 3 blocks on the ground. Put 2 pieces of redstone here and a repeater facing into that block, and then put a load of blocks in a row like this, another block up here, place redstone on top of these ones, and then place a button here and another one there, and then you're finished. So these buttons at the back here, they control the portal, they allow you to turn it on and off. At the moment it is off because we've just built it, and this one right here will turn it on, and it will do that by powering this bit which controls this dispenser, and then this one here will turn it off, and it does that by powering this first, and then the redstone will go around and power the rest of the redstone, which means the dispenser with the bucket of water will get activated while this one is still powered, so it won't then turn it back on. So at the moment this thing is off, so let's turn it on like that. You can see there it's on, and then if we press this button it will turn off. You can see it's now off. So if we turn it back on one last time, then we can test it to see that it works, and we can do that by simply walking into the tripwire, and you can see it works. So that is how you build the prank portal, and remember to build it directly underneath a portal that is correctly synchronized to the one in the nether, otherwise you might run into some problems. But that is it for this tutorial. If you want to download the map that you see right here, there is a link in the description box. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.